What is up, Wild Squad? Hope y'all are doing well. Today we are getting Team of the Week. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the market, a lot of shifting around. There's going to be a lot of good opportunities to not only make coins, but to just upgrade your team. So I'm going to give you all a couple of recommendations of what y'all need to be doing today to make some coins, and also what you should be doing for your team moving forward and what. We'll do all that right after a quick word from our sponsor. Boys, if you're looking to add that brand new shiny player to your team in Madden, don't gamble with packs. Hit up Red Zone Coins for cheap, fast, reliable coins to help build your team. Use code WAZ to get 20% off your order. And guys, as we get into this, if you want to build your coin stack up and build the best team that you can them up, be sure to subscribe with the noti bell on. We'll do a 100,000 coin giveaway towards the end of this video, so be sure to stick around for that. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So obviously, a lot of Team of the Year cards coming today. We're getting a player at every position. They're all pretty much 96s and 97s. The review on the individual cards is kind of mixed on whether some of them are good or not. Darren Waller looks pretty good. We've got Russell Wilson, 97, I believe, 97 or 96 overall, 96 overall quarterback. There's some pretty good ones, but it seems kind of mixed feelings out there from what I've seen, whether people like it or not. But honestly, from a market perspective, how good it is doesn't really matter to us. It's going to cause shifts in the market because there's so many 96s coming into the game regardless. So we don't necessarily know if there's going to be a big downturn, because if there is a big downturn, that means training gets cheaper. Y'all can see I got about 40,000 training saved up right there. That's not really a lot. But I am thinking that we're going to get some sort of training reroll for the Team of the Year. That was not confirmed at all, just to be clear, on Good Morning Madden. They might talk about that this morning, later in the morning after I'm recording. But as of right now, we don't know if there's going to be any training reroll. If there is a training reroll, then the market for training will probably not drop that far. So we'll kind of see there. You might be able to snipe some cheap training throughout the day from 96s as people are pulling these Team of the Year guys. And then maybe you can get some nice cheap training roll into that Team of the Year pack if there is one. So that might be something you want to do, but something that's going to be a little bit more guaranteed as these cards come out. Obviously, it was revealed yesterday, all the players that are getting cards today. So we're going to go and jump into some of the sets that you can be doing right now to complete for these cards to get them nice and nice cheap. So Scary Sharp over here is one that I want to talk about with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's getting his 96 overall. This is one of those sets that you might be able to complete for profit, but it's a little bit tougher because it does take specific cards. You see it takes the two Scary Sharp, I believe 98, 90 overalls, and then an 87 and an 85. So if you're looking at these cards might actually go up a little bit, and it looks like they're not even on the auction house right now. So you might actually have to go and build these guys. But the big thing today, guy, Levante David, 80,000. That is very, very expensive, obviously, for, what was he, a 90? Yeah, that's pretty pricey right there, but that's because Russell Wilson's price is going up with his power up, because people are going to want him. They're going to want that 96 overall. He's going to be one of the better quarterbacks in the game. But this is a set you can go and look at to see to do with the 85s. You can see they're all going up in price because you do need these Scary Sharp guys. What you can do, instead of just go sniping those guys right off the auction house, which you might be able to do for a little bit of profit, but what I'm going to recommend you do instead is go down here. This is the day to get rid of a lot of your binder fodder. It's not a day to spend a lot of your coins, because we're going to be getting like NFL honors, like the offensive MVP and all that good stuff. We're going to get in a Super Bowl promo. We're going to be getting golden tickets and all that stuff soon. So I would actually hold on to your coins. Y'all can see I've spent a lot of my coins for videos and things like that and giveaways. By the way, follow me on Twitter if you don't already, because we did a couple of big giveaways. Someone just won a 95 overall Team Elite player, so make sure y'all follow me on there if you aren't already. But I'm going to be recommending that you go and put a lot of your binder fodder into these sets to exchange up and to get some of these cards. Because even if you don't want the Russell Wilson, okay, even if you don't want this 92 overall, we just saw how expensive these 90s are going, the 87s and the 85s. You can exchange your way up and get some of these for very, very nice. So for example, let's go look at them versus the market. The 80s, let's just go look at the 87 and the 85 Scary Sharp. All right, so 85s on the market right now are going for about 11,000 coins roughly. Let's go on over here to program, to most feared. We're gonna look at the 85 Scary Sharp. You can see all the non-Scary Sharp guys are going for about the same as the regular 85s, about 11,000, a little under that because we're filtering down some. Scary Sharp is the blue text, I believe. So going down a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. Here is the first Scary Sharp at about 24,000. Okay, Scary Sharps are going for very, very, they're going for a lot because everybody wants the Russell Wilson right now. Let's do the same thing for the 87s right here. We'll see how much these are going for, and you can see just doing those simple most feared exchange sets, you're going to make a lot of coins off of it. Let's see, 87s right now are going for about 16. So already the Scary Sharp 85s are going for more than the base 87s. 87s are going about 17,000 or so. Program, going back down here to most feared. Let's see here, make sure you're looking for the blue text there, Scary Sharp, 18,000. So actually not too crazy right there on the 87s, but we only have two. So maybe someone just doesn't know they're I mean, okay, so 85s really look like the way to go. So going on back there where we have like 18,000 or so on those guys. So nothing crazy. I mean, a little bit higher than the standard market, but nothing crazy on the 87s. But the 85s are going for a good bit right there. So going on back over here to the exchange set, when I'm saying to exchange your binder fodder, I'm talking about all those high golds, the low elites, crap like that. Let's go over here to most feared. Scary Sharp is what we're looking at. The exchange set down here. So we want an 85 to an 87 overall Scary Sharp. And honestly, we're kind of hoping for an 85 right now, which is kind of nuts. But to complete this set, you need 2 of the 83 Scary Sharps, 2 of the 81s, and 2 of the 79s. We should have looked at their price as well. But what you're going to want to be doing here is doing a lot of these exchange sets, these 75 to 79s, and exchange your way up to get Scary Sharp players, because then you're going to be able to getting those for sure. And we know, honestly, their prices might be going up a good little bit too. So just take some of your guys, throw them in here, all that fun stuff. Throw them in there, open that on up, see what we get. We're probably going to get a 79. That's fine. 81 overall Scary Sharp player. So just exchange a lot of your players up, then throw them into this 85 to 87 overall Scary Sharp player. If you want to, you can work your way all the way up to the Russell Wilson. But what I would recommend to do is, honestly, guys, every time you get an 85, just throw them in here. And if you want to save one or two of your 85s to get these Scary Sharp heroes, you can do that, because you need 2 of the 85s to go in here to do that. But guys, I'm really just going to recommend just sell all the 85s you get, especially if they're going for as much as they were. We just looked on the auction house, which is about 24,000. That's really crazy. You should definitely be doing that. Another one you can be looking into is this 90 overall Scary Strong hero, because Quentin Nelson is getting a card as well, 96 overall. So this is going to be a very, very popular card. This set does not give you his power up back. So his power, I don't know what his power up is going for, but it could be a good little bit here. But it's going to be the same kind of thing, the 85s and the 87 Scary Strongs. They're not going to be going for quite as much as the Scary Sharp, just because it's easier to get this 90 overall than it is the Russell Wilson. But the price probably will be up a little bit. But I would actually go through and complete it for Quentin Nelson to get him there. Just do the same thing. Go through your binder fodder. Just exchange yourself all the way up to get the Scary Strong players. Throw them in here, 85 to 87s, and then eventually throw them into the 90 overalls to get yourself that Quentin Nelson to throw on the auction house. That's going to be a really great method for you to either get the Quentin Nelson if you want it and the Russell Wilson, or you can just make profit off the fact that people do want that card and you can take advantage of that. Now, I'm sure I'm missing a couple of guys in Team of the Year that got cards that have sets elsewhere. Fred Warner is one here, for example, though, in the 89 overall team standouts you might want to do, because Team of the Week players, unfortunately, Team of the Week players do not go into any of the Team of the Year sets, except for TJ Watt, but I think the lowest he needs is like an 89 overall Team of the Week. So all these Team of the Week cards that go into the team standouts are actually staying pretty low in price. So someone like Fred Warner is going to be really good to complete right now, because he is getting a Team of the Year card. You can get his power up and his 89 overall from this set, and that'll be a good little profit for you right there, because Team of the Week cards are not going up in value across the board. So go and look for sets like that for cards that are getting Team of the Year cards. Definitely go and do that. And guys, it's kind of a weird little situation. I've never really seen this in Madden. The sets for a lot of Team of the Year cards, like if you want a cornerback Team of the Year card, you actually have to go and turn in cornerback specific cards, certain overalls and everything. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird market that you might want to keep an eye on. Right now it's not really affecting it, but as the cards all drop, it could definitely change. So for example, for a 96 overall Team of the Year, Xavier Howard, who is a cornerback, you need 3 92 to 95s cornerbacks. You need the cornerbacks. You need 5 88 to 91 overall cornerbacks, and then you need 5 more 84 to 87 overall cornerbacks. That's a little bit different than what we've looked at before. So what you might want to look at today, if there's some cornerbacks that are really, really popular in Team of the Year, we're not really going to know this until the content drops. We don't know exactly when that'll be, 10:30, 2, usually it's one of those 2 times. But for example, going over here to 92s, and again, the market isn't reflecting this right now, but I would recommend you keeping an eye on this, maybe get some good snipes throughout the day. 92 overalls are going for about 82, we'll say about 90,000 right now, but what you can do is go over here to type and then filter down my cornerback and see if cornerbacks are going for more throughout the day. I don't believe they are right now, 83, 84, 85,000. But if there is one card that everybody's kind of wanting, like the Russell Wilson, for example, that's something you're going to want to keep an eye on, because you can go through the different positions and see if like quarterbacks or cornerbacks or running backs or tight ends or whatever it may be. Tight ends is actually a pretty good one, because Darren Waller is a very popular card. See, they are going for a good little bit there. They're going for more than the market value. So you might be able to get some good snipes here on tight ends throughout the day, because Darren Waller is a more popular card than some of the others. Definitely something to keep on throughout the day for that. And the last thing that I want to mention to you guys is the Gat Pack and the Get a Goal. Do not sleep on these today. These are going to be very, very profitable today for the same reasons we were talking about with the Most Feared. You're going to be building up your binder fodder, as I call it, just random crap in your binder that you can go and throw into exchange sets. And not only that, but you could be getting some power ups for some of these new players, which are going to be very, very valuable. Obviously, you still have like the 50 players and things like that that you could be getting power ups for, or you could be getting some of their lower elites, which are going to be going for a good little bit, I'm sure. But this is a great day to be doing the Get a Player method, because there's going to be a lot of people trying to complete sets and all that stuff, which drives the price up, which makes it more profitable. Now, like I said earlier, let's open one more of these guys. Like I said earlier, I would not go and spend all of your coins right now on Team of the Year, because there's going to be a lot. Did we get anything good right there? 75 overall Devin White. Devin White, I don't know if he got a card, but whatever. Don't go and spend all your coins right now on like 5 or 6, 7 96s. Obviously, if you just have a crap ton of coins and you want to spend it on whatever, then go ahead and do that. But but you're really going to want to be saving right now for NFL honors, Super Bowl. A lot of these cards are going to be cheaper in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and you don't just really want to blow all your coins on it right now because there's a lot better cards coming. Just keep that in mind today. Let's do a 100,000 coin giveaway. Give me which Team of the Year player you are most looking forward to adding to your team. Give me a way to contact you, and thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are the MVPs, and as always, I will see y'all in the next one.